You know that feeling, right? You've just wrapped up an amazing brainstorming session, but the only record you have is a blurry photo of a whiteboard. All that creative energy just gone. Well, what if I told you that problem is officially a thing of the past? Today, we're diving into Miro, the tool that's all about capturing that spark and turning messy ideas into crystal clear plans, all on one giant shared canvas. So what is Miro, really? Think of it like a digital whiteboard that literally never ends. It's this massive open space where your entire team can jump in, no matter where they are in the world, and brainstorm, plan projects, and just create together. It makes working together visual and honestly pretty limitless. And this quote just nails it. This is that aha moment everyone has. It's not just about getting a cool new tool, it's about totally ditching that old clunky process of scribbling on a wall and then trying to decipher your own handwriting from a phone picture later. With Miro, everything is digital, right from the get-go. Okay, so here's our game plan for today. We're gonna take you on a little journey from Miro newbie to total pro. We'll start with the basics, then get into your first essential steps. After that, we'll learn how to organize your boards for maximum clarity. Then, the fun part, we'll unlock Miro's AI superpowers. And finally, we'll see how to turn all those brilliant ideas into real-world results. Ready? Let's do this. First things first, who is Miro actually for? You might think it's just for, designers or super techie people, but that's not it at all. The real magic of Miro is that it's this incredibly flexible canvas that's built for pretty much everyone. I mean, we're talking everybody. Designers use it for mapping out user flows, facilitators use it to run awesome remote workshops, and project managers use it to keep track of huge timelines. But it's also for freelancers, for students organizing their research, even giant companies like Ubisoft in gaming and Yamaha in manufacturing are on it. The bottom line is, if you need to think visually with other people, Miro is for you. All right, time to roll up our sleeves and get hands-on. If you really want to get the most out of Miro, you just need to nail a few key moves. Think of these as the fundamental skills that are going to make you look like a Miro wizard in no time. And don't get overwhelmed by all the buttons and menus. You seriously don't need to learn everything all at once. Actually, just a couple of core tools and a few killer shortcuts are all you really need to get started and feel like a total pro. Okay, this is probably the fastest way to get around a huge board. Forget all that endless scrolling and pinching on your trackpad. Just hit Control-1 and boom, you get this bird's eye view of everything. Then just click on what you want to see up close, hit Control-2, and bam, you are instantly zoomed right in. It's such a time saver. And here's another tip that's going to blow your mind. Say you're in the zone, brainstorming, typing away on a sticky note. Don't stop your flow to grab the mouse and make a new one. Just hit the tab key. A fresh sticky note pops up right next to the one you were on, ready for your next idea. You can tell from the quote, even people at Miro think this one is amazing. It just keeps the ideas coming. Okay, so you've had a great session and you've dumped a ton of amazing ideas onto the board. But now what? It can start to look a little chaotic. The next level of Miro mastery is all about taking that creative chaos and turning it into something clear and organized that everyone on your team can actually follow. And the secret weapon for organization? It's called frames. The best way to think about them is like individual slides that you can place anywhere on your infinite canvas. They let you group content together, present it in a logical sequence, and even export the whole thing as a clean PDF. You can even send someone a link to a specific frame or hide them until you're ready to reveal them in a presentation. Super useful. And this image shows you the best way to lay out those frames. Our brains are just wired to read from left to right and top to bottom, like a book. So when you structure your workshop or presentation this way, you're creating a really natural flow that guides people through the content so they don't get lost in the canvas. And the best part? You almost never have to start from a completely blank canvas. Miro has this huge library of templates for pretty much anything you can think of. Mind maps, Kanban boards, retrospectives, you name it. And if that's not enough, you can explore the Miroverse, which is like a giant community gallery full of amazing templates that other users have built. It's the perfect way to get a running start. All right, now let's talk about where Miro gets really, really smart, because it's more than just a digital whiteboard. It's an intelligent one. We're going to look at how its built-in AI can basically become your expert sidekick, doing the boring stuff for you and helping you come up with even better ideas. So these Miro AI sidekicks are like having a little team of experts right there on your board. You can ask an agile coach sidekick to look at your notes and suggest action items, or have a product marketer give you feedback on a launch plan. And what's great is you don't have to be a prompt engineer. The options are already there, you just pick what you want the AI to do. This is where you'll really feel the magic. Okay, picture it. You've got hundreds of sticky notes from a feedback session. The manual way? That's hours of your life spent dragging and dropping, trying to find themes. It's soul-crushing. With Miro AI, you select them all, click a button, and in seconds, it clusters them by keyword or even by positive or negative sentiment. It is an absolute game changer. Or check this out. Instead of building a mind map one piece at a time, just start with one little node. Let's say your topic is planning a company retreat. You click the AI icon, hit Generate Mind Map, and just watch. It will instantly build out all the main branches for you: budget, location, agenda, activities, the whole thing. It's amazing. So, we've brainstormed ideas, we've gotten organized, and we've even used AI to make our thinking better. Now comes the most important part of all: turning all that creative energy into an actual plan that leads to real results. And this is where a feature called Miro Docs comes in. It lets you create a structured document right there on the same board as all your messy brainstorming. You can literally just drag your sticky notes into the doc, and they turn into a nice, clean, organized list. This is how you bridge that gap between the wild creative phase and a polished professional plan everyone can agree on. And before we wrap things up, here's one final pro tip for you. Next time you have a sudden idea, don't even bother opening the app and clicking through menus. Just open a new browser tab, type miro.new, hit enter, and a brand new board will be waiting for you, just like that. So there you have it. From just replacing a physical whiteboard to using AI for heavy-duty strategic planning, Miro really gives you this incredible canvas to make your ideas happen. You've got the tools now, the infinite canvas is waiting. So the only question is, what will you create first?